Alrighty, we are back for another live stream on the channel, and we are here in Florida as our Golden State Warriors are taking on the Miami Heat. Now, this game I've definitely not got high hopes for, let's be honest. This game is probably going to be a loss, but we can only hope. Very, very big injury list in this game for the Warriors. A lot of big name players are out. That being Jimmy Butler, Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Al Horford, Jonathan Kuminga, and then also still Al Horford. So the lineup for the Warriors, I mean, we're going to wait and see what it is. The projected lineup a few hours ago was like the ultimate small ball lineup of Podziemski, Richard, Hield, Moody, and then Quinton Post. Obviously, with that lineup, you've essentially got like 4 shooting guards across the court. So that's obviously probably not going to work. I'm assuming Trace Jackson is going to start alongside Quinton Post tonight. But I went strictly off of what the NBA report had. I also think Guy Santos is going to get a lot of minutes in this game. Obviously, with no Jimmy, Dre, Al, and Kuminga, like our forward depth is like the worst it has ever been. But yeah, we'll see what we've got in store. I wonder, out of all the players that are injured, how many of them are actually there, or if they all headed home. I mean, look, let's be real. You know, the Heat also have some, you know, good players out. They've got, you know, Terry Rozier, Jovic, and Hero out. Obviously, most of those guys have been out for the majority of the year. But, yeah, we are very undermanned in this game. And as well, we're finishing off a road trip. So, it's a very backs against the wall game. It's a game that, look, we've got a bit of a free swing at. We lose, it's whatever. We're not even remotely supposed to win this game. But if we win, fantastic. Massive upset. Now, the Heat, they've actually got, you know, some really good players out there still. Bam, our former boy, Andrew Wiggins, Norman Powell, Davion Mitchell, and they've got Pally Larson as well. So, we'll see how this game goes. No expectations. Blue Moo, welcome in. If you've just joined us, Blue Moo, no Steph, Jimmy, Dre, Kuminga, and Al in this game. So, basically, our full starting lineup is not available tonight. The biggest, the largest. Big X The Plug is probably my second favorite artist at the moment. I love his music. But yeah, Blue Moo, please let me know what you think of the thumbnail. This is my 4th different thumbnail design for the streams this year. I'm just trying to find the perfect one that works. Now, I didn't get to finish everything I wanted to do with the thumbnail. And depending on how well the stream goes, I might add those final touches after the stream, then just re-upload it later. But yeah, like I'm literally just going to keep making like thumbnail designs for these streams until I find like the perfect one that works and can help get the most viewers in and, you know, be the most enticing for you guys watching. You know, you see the thumbnail and you're like, oh, big game, you know, I want to click on the stream. So, you know, once again, I think it's an improvement. Obviously, you got some clean text. The 2 players, the image of Norman Powell wasn't great. I just didn't get a chance to cut out another one. Like, it was already 11:30. I'm like, alright, I've got to start this now. Like, the game's about to get underway. But yeah, in terms of predictions for this game, feel free to forward Al as a center off the bench, Kuminga as a athletic 4. You know, we're in a little bit of trouble, height-wise, especially coming up against, you know, Bam Adebayo, Wiggins, you know, some, you know, pretty skillful players in the front court. It's going to be tough. I do like this one. I do. So I like the. Okay, fair enough. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like, I think the issue with the one against the Pals Blue Moo is there's just not enough text. Like, when you have that type of thumbnail design, although it looks good for videos, I feel like from what I've seen from other people's channels is you need to have that play-by-play and live text in the thumbnail to really bring viewers in. But, you know, I didn't really get to finish it yet. Like, you know how the other one had a gradient background? I was going to do that for this one, but I just didn't have the time. It's not fully finished, but, you know, we'll see. So, yeah, the lineup for the Heat is in. Davion Mitchell in at point guard. Pally Larson shooting guard. Norman Powell small forward. Wiggins, our former boy, in at power forward, and the center is Bam Adebayo, as Fly would say. Look, I hope we can, potentially get Bam onto this team over the next couple of years. We always seem to be in, trade talks about getting Bam, and man, he would be perfect for this Golden State team. And the lineup for the Warriors is in. It's not the projected lineup that the NBA had a few hours ago when I made these graphics. So yeah, originally it looked like the Warriors were going to run the ultimate small ball lineup of Podziemski, Richard, Hield, Moody, and Post. They've changed a few things up. It's now going to be Podziemski in at point guard, Moody in at small forward. Moody in at small forward, Gee in at power forward, and Trace in at center. So no Quinton Post, which is interesting. Now I'm going to make a prediction. I think Will Richard is going to have 30 plus points. And I think Moody is also going to have a really good game. You know what? I'm going to make a prediction. I know I said the Warriors are going to lose, but I've changed my mind. We are going to win this game. Mark my words. Trace Jackson, 60-piece incoming. I mean, it looks really good at the moment. Thank you. Yeah, look, it's not done yet. There's still, what I want to start doing is, rather than using, photos from actually in games, I'm going to go and get media day photos like the one I have for Will Richard, because the players, they're in perfect positions, they're shot. Why is my webcam blurry? Why is it not focusing? I've never had that happen before. What is going on with the webcam? Alright, we are underway. G'day, playlist. Okay, the webcam is back. It was just blurry or out of focus for a second. And Wiggins, against his former team, strikes blood straight away. Man, I miss seeing Andrew Wiggins in a Warriors uniform. Fair to say. Blue Moo, since you're in here, let me know what you think of the new thumbnail. Obviously, gone for the new kind of look as our first possession there for the Warriors. Comes up empty-handed. So for anyone just joining us here on this, I guess, Wednesday night local time, or Thursday for my Aussie viewers, no Steph, no Jimmy, no Dre, no Kuminga, no Al, and no Melton in this game. So an undermanned Warriors team are finishing off their road trip without some big-name players, and we're coming up against the former hero in Andrew Wiggins and the Heat, alongside his star front court duo in Bam Adebayo. Obviously, the Heat got some beautiful jerseys on tonight. They've got those Vice ones back. They are clean. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Obviously, it's a free swing in this game. The result really doesn't matter as long as we don't get any injuries. It's a free swing. We win, then it's good. But, we lose, it's whatever. We're not supposed to win anyways. But the lob play there from the Heat comes up short. But they've already got 4 points on the board here. I mean, yes, we are probably going to lose this, which is okay. But let's not let it be a complete, 40-plus point blowout. Let's at least play with a little bit of integrity. And, show the stars that, this team, can rely on depth at times. This is Podziemski will head to the line. Now, he could have a big game. He could have a big game. Don't count him out. Podziemski said all off-season long that, he wants to be the heir to the throne for the Golden State Warriors. He wants to be, the guy that takes over once Steph retires. And look, this is your perfect opportunity to show that actually could be the case. Everyone's been clowning on him, but if he comes out here and has a 30-plus point game and shows that he can be a number one option at times, then how good would that be? How good are my Lakers with LeBron back? I know, it's crazy. It is crazy. Everyone was saying that, how's LeBron going to fit into the Lakers system? The new look system, I should say. Heavily structured around Luka Doncic, carrying the offense. And I think people forget that in terms of every NBA player in history, there is only one player, as Davion Mitchell hits the three, there's only one player in NBA history who is completely positionless. You can play him at the guard, you can play him at the forward role, and, he's played center at times, and that's LeBron James. There is not a single team on this world that LeBron James couldn't fit into in some way or another. as Moody will head to the line. So all the points so far here from the Warriors have been coming from the line. They're going to have to just try and get to the line as much as possible in this one because they're going to be lacking some... They're going to be lacking some spacing in this one. So they're just going to have to get to the line, head down, and just try and draw as many fouls as possible. But yeah, like to the people that say LeBron is, not going to fit into this Lakers system, you're just stupid because... one thing I always give LeBron credit for is his ability to fit into a team seamlessly. He can be the main scorer if you need to. He can be the second scorer if you need to. He can be a primary playmaker. He can play defense. Like, he is the most complete all-round player in NBA history. As Moses Moody strikes both from the line. G'day, Elijah. Make sure to drop a like. Let me know what you think of the thumbnail design, Elijah. I haven't finished it off yet. There was a few things I wanted to add, but I had as pods for 3. I don't know if that went in because my broadcast lagged. No, it looks like he missed. That's all right. And also, apologize if you hear me sniffling or coughing or sounding sick. I am incredibly unwell, so bear with me with that. Speaking of bear with me, I mean, what is going on with the broadcast? Every first quarter... It always does this. Like the broadcast lags. Always at like the 9 to 8 minute mark for like a minute. It is so weird. But yeah, Elijah, let me know what you think about the thumbnail design. I want to add a few more things to it. And I also want to just get some better photos for next time. But I just couldn't find any in time. Because like I said, had work this morning. As Trace... Oh, it's a shot clock violation, so that slam there won't count. But while I was away, or while my broadcast wasn't working, the Heat hit another 3. I don't know who it was, but they're up. Let's see if we can find out who that was. It looks like it was... It was... Oh, Pele Larson hit the 3. So, Pajemski missed the 3. Wiggins got the board, kicked it out to Pele, he hit it, and then Pods missed another shot. And then Moody missed the layup. Okay, so... Alright. It's not going to be an offensive game for the Warriors. We're going to have to rely on, good defense in this game, but that's alright. That's alright. Like I said, many times, it's a free ride this game, no matter what happens. It doesn't really matter. But again, for the Warriors, you embrace it. You embrace how much they run. See if you can run and counter. Alright, Richard now, the rookie. What does he have in store in this game? We saw in the game against the Kings where Steph was out that he had an incredible game. First career start back in that game versus the Kings. And just looked amazing. So we'll see what he does in this game. Oh, so all the guys are actually there. So it looks like Steph and Jimmy made the trip over, but they just decided late that they're not going to play them. Because they're there on the bench, which is good to see. It's good to see, them at least, like, coaching the guys. Like, I want to see Steph telling Will Richard, you got to do this on offense. Or, getting back, I want to see you do this and that. They should last until Saturday if they kept it warm. But yeah, interesting start to this game. Only 4 points on the board, but defensively we haven't been too bad. I'm not like terribly mad about this start to the game. All right. We're up to 333 subscribers. I just had a look then. Holy crap, guys. We are growing quickly. I want to have a look at how many we had on the opening night stream a month ago. 260. So far this season, we have gained 70 ish subscribers, which is pretty good for the first month of the season. So what? So we're gonna... how many months in the season is it? It's 6. Depends on how deep we go into the playoffs. So let's just say we gain 70 subs a month if we go at this rate for the next 6 months. That's another 420 subscribers plus the 330. So we'd be on track for close to 1K in our first season on the channel, which would be pretty good I'd definitely take that. But also as well, playoffs, obviously numbers and stuff rise. But yeah, I'm not too focused on all that at the moment. I'm just trying to put out good content, keep improving the quality of everything, in particular the streams, because I think the streams are possibly like the biggest opportunity in doing all of this. Like streams these days, if you do it right and you do it consistently, there is a very big market out there for all types of things, or like all types of streams. These kind of sports live reactions, being one of them. I'd be excited to stream playoff games if we made it. Like, that'd be so much fun. I know there'd be so many people streaming it, but that'd be a lot of fun. I could do, like, all gold graphics for, like, that playoff gold. That'd be so fun.
0.4 of a second left. You're not going to get a wide open dunk to win the game. Oh, yes, you are in overtime. The Heat. Andrew Wiggins.
They're just showing Andrew Wiggins' game winner from like a week ago. What a play that was from Wiggins. Wow. Wiggins, all-time scoring leader from Canada. Former #1 pick. Obviously, Shea's catching up very quickly and will probably at some point surpass him, but, still. Pods slips over. We got 4 seconds on the shot clock. Pods has to shoot and gets absolutely denied there by Andrew Wiggins, as now Powell gives it off to Bam, who swings it. Larson, other corner, Mitchell. Wiggins, Powell deep three from the sponsor logo offline there. So a very low-scoring start to this game. It's on track to be 20-8 at the end of the first quarter. Hopefully this offense can find a little bit of rhythm, but, without Steph, who is going to be that primary scorer? And not just that, the secondary scorer and the third scorer. Like, usually on each night, you need about 3 different guys. Oh my god, the rookie Richard let it fly from the sponsor logo. And he airballed there. So Powell takes a shot from the sponsored logo, and then Richard does. Both of them coming up short. If that was Steph, it probably would have gone in, but unfortunately, a little bit of ankle inflammation for Steph, so he's not in this game. Wiggins rattles home a 3. It feels wrong not celebrating an Andrew Wiggins 3. It really does. Now, all 4 of the Warriors' points so far in this game have come from shots at the line. So we're yet to make a field goal in this game, and we're almost halfway through the quarter. Like, that is incredibly concerning. Guy Santos, another missed field goal for our Warriors. Terrible, terrible, terrible start to this game. Already down 9, and the Heat are showing no signs of slowing down. And the issue with this is, like, our bench is already out there. Our starting lineup in this game is essentially the starting 5 that usually comes off the bench. So, we don't really have many other guys to come out. Like, we've got Pat Spencer, who's going to have to play a little bit. We've got Buddy, who can maybe knock down some shots. But not much more outside of that. Like, that's the only really enticing players to come off the bench that we have. Quinton Post as well. Maybe some GP2 minutes. Okay, so I was right. GP2 is coming in alongside Buddy. We're going to need him to shoot the ball lights out in this game. Pele Larson having a good season. 10 points, 3 assists. As he hits the second from the line. So, Heat already up here by 10 points. Warriors are yet to make a field goal in this game. But they've injected the 3-point sniper, Buddy Hield, who can catch hot. He's yet to do so this season. As Podziemski misses another shot. GP2, Buddy catch and shoot. Buddy misses. Trace offensive board, and Trace will be fouled. So still yet to make a field goal. All 4 of the points so far have come from the line. And these 2 shots here from Trace will also come from the line. So still, all of our points coming from the charity strike, which is a good thing at times. But when you've only got 6:30 left in the first quarter and you're yet to make a field goal, you're a little bit concerned.
It's one way to stay attached. Steph tweaked an ankle twice on this trip. So they did not want to make that worse. One thing that is good, the Warriors are in the bonus right now.
Alright, so I think the first one there was a miss from Trace as Harquez Jr. comes into the game.
Really good season last year. He looked like he shouldn't even be in the lead. Jaquez 17.
Alright, Trace, the second one is offline. So he 0-2 from that little trip there. Gonna be honest, I don't know why Quinton isn't starting over Trace. As Bam hits a 3 in his face. Warriors down 17-4 here. They were 0-5 from 3. Yet to make a field goal. Defensively, we haven't been good. As the running shot from GP2 is offline. Now, you know, there's been some games this year where I've been really disappointed and angry. And, you know, the main ones that come to mind is the Kings game. The OKC game. Pacers game and Bucks game. And, yeah, this is hurting my eyes to watch as Pods just throws it out of bounds. But this hurts to watch, but I'm not angry or annoyed about it. Like, we knew this was coming. Like, to the Warriors fans that, you know, think that the old guys still don't carry the team, like, games like this are a real reality check for you. And it's a reality check for how scary things are going to be. Post-Steph, Jimmy, Dre, and Steve. Like, we are going to have a deep rebuild very, very soon. Like, it is coming quickly. As Norman Powell hits the 3. Good golly. Miss Molly, this is ugly. This is real ugly. This is real ugly. Buddy, we got a field goal! Yes, we've got a field goal, mate. Yes, come on. This is where the real game starts. This is where the real game starts. We force a stop. GP2. Pat Spencer into the game. He'll get the ball. He'll go to his little running hook shot. Gives it off to Trace. Back to Pat. Feet on the line. He's icing up. There, Bio goes under the rim and gets blocked on the little scooping reverse lay. But gets the steal on the other end. So there we go. Getting a few good defensive stops here. The offense just not connecting as of yet. But GP2 for 3. That's a big time shot there. Needed that one. Jaquez and 1. So that kind of ends the little run there for the Warriors, which is disappointing. And speaking of disappointing, oh no, I'm about to sneeze. I do apologise. I am sick at the moment. So Jaquez to head to the line for the and 1 play. We're down 22-9 here. 22-9. So it looks like only Steph and Jimmy that are there on the bench. No Al, no Kuminga. I don't think no Melton as well. So I think, or Draymond. It looks like Draymond's gone home. Unless I'm wrong. As Jaquez did hit the extra point there. Alright, so a lot of changes now for both teams to end off this first term. Buddy for 3 is good. Hill connects. There we go. So a few threes there in a row for the Warriors. You know, Buddy connects on 1. But GP2 does as well. So, yeah, there we go. Look, considering the circumstances, down 11 isn't terrible. As Buddy could get another one here. Buddy for 3, sidestep, and falls off the left side of the rim there. Now in transition, Heat will attack the rim again. They're looking to attack this small ball lineup, but the Warriors come up with another steal. Buddy Hield to Pat Spencer, and that running hook shot hasn't really fallen for him the past couple of games where he's been in, as Quinton post denies at the rim. In transition, now post for 3 misses. So the game's moving. Oh, pardon me. Pardon me. As Larson there. Now the Heat are really trying to make us work here. They're trying to gas us out. They know we're on demand as Pajemski and 1 flicks it up, and we'll get the extra shot on the line. But yeah, like I was saying, I can kind of just see it already. The Heat you know, kind of looking to make us play quick, you know. They know we're on demand. They know we don't have the scoring power. So they're trying to make us gassed out so we don't, have time to, calm down and, assess the things on offense. If we're just running quickly up and down the court, we're going to be gassed. We're not going to slow things down, look for the right man. We're just going to take forced and rush shots. We're not going to be able to get moving in transition. So we've got to do our best to try and slow this game down, taking possession by possession, because it's our best chance of not winning this game, but just staying in it. As that's going to miss there for the Heat, but they'll come up with the offensive board. Fontecchio, the former Piston, misses 2 threes in a row. And GP2 will get the long board, kick it to Buddy, catches, shoots, and misses. But I like the intent there. I'm not mad at Buddy. As another steal, so defensively, this Warriors, bench lineup has been good. As Buddy's going to shoot another one and misses. Look, he's missing these, and look, if we're going to want to win, he's got to hit these. But I want him to keep shooting. I do want him to keep shooting those type of shots in, a game like this. But yeah, he's got to hit those. As Fontecchio is fouled, and we'll have a little timeout here. So we'll have a look at the box score. So everyone on the Heat starting squad has scored. Larson, Wiggins, Bam, Powell, and Mitchell. Wiggins has led the way with the 5 points, 3 boards early. Harkaz has had a 3. He's got that 3 points, and that's about it for the Heat. For the Warriors, well, that bench is small. So technically, Jonathan Kuminga is on the box score tonight, which is weird.
What do you see?
But obviously we know he's not playing. So Jackson Rowe might actually play tonight. I think that would be his season debut. From what I remember, he hasn't even touched the court yet. I would like to see him get some action, to be honest. I think he well deserves it. And in a game like this, to be honest, I wouldn't have minded kind of seeing the Warriors call up Alex Tui. 25, 26. Oh, hang on. Pre-season. Okay, I was going to say, I was like, maybe he has played. But then I'm like, hang on a second. There's no way he's played 8 minutes a game in 5 games that I wouldn't have noticed. In the preseason, he was good, man. 8 points on 85% from the field. So, no. Yeah, he played in 6 games last year for almost 4 points a game on solid shooting. I don't know if he's actually active tonight or if he's just been listed because we need players to fill out the box score. But if he is playing, and I'm just going to restart this stream, so I don't know if the chats aren't coming through or if we just don't have any, because it's a not great game, but the viewers are going to be hard to come by in games where it's like this, but it is what it is. I'm not too stressed about it. But yeah, if you are in here, drop a like. I'll drop a like on my other account, put a little W in.
You can take the Warriors on the go this season and stream the games on the NBC Sports app.
All right.
By Toyota. I'm kind of done with the on the go. Just, you're done. 17 games in 30 days in 14 different cities. You want to go home?
Yeah, that is true. That is very true. We have had a hectic schedule to begin the season, and I know that's been the case because it feels like I am making a short, like a recapping, like short video every single day. It almost feels like. So far this year, the 16 games so far, I've made a short form recap video for every single one within 24 hours. And then also a graphic as well. Thanks, Blue Moon. What are you up to today, Blue Moon? Anything special? I had work this morning, but that's about it. I'm not well. I'll just do my usual, make my short, make the post-game graphics, and then probably just, honestly, just chill on the couch for the rest of the day. If I'm being honest, might watch a movie. I ordered pizza last night, so I probably can't do that again, but man, when you're sick, all you want to do is just eat takeaway. So that first one was good. But I was like, you know what, even though I'm sick, and I knew this game, with all the stars out, wasn't going to be a good one, I was like, you know what, might as well jump on. Even if we gain like 1 or 2 subs, like, They're all going to hopefully be worth it in the long run.
Was pretty honest with the media yesterday. He's like,
but, you know, I was also kind of hoping on that small chance that we got, like, an incredibly good game.
That's a coach who wants to clean up a number of things.
Nothing, just playing 2K. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of 2K recently. Moody for 3 misses, a rebound where... Almost changed it over. I've been playing a lot of 2K recently with my boy Marto, playing the Rec and the Theatre. I'm going to be honest, I'm completely washed. Ever since all the new patch updates came out for 2K, I can just not hit a shot. I just cannot make any shots anymore. And I had a really good patch on the Rec where I was averaging like 20 to 25 points a game for like a good week when we were playing. But now, the past week, bro, I've been averaging like... I'd be lucky to be averaging like 10 points on 40%, bro. Like, I just cannot hit a shot. I've turned into Ben Simmons. I just can't shoot. And it's Pat Spencer. So, look, solid quarter. Obviously, low scoring from both teams. But, like, we're in this game, man. 9 points. Like, the Heat aren't going to want to play the starters too much. In this game, like they're going to want to rest them for, you know, some big games upcoming for them. So, you know, when those starters aren't out there, as that 3 is good there, I think from Fontecchio, you know, we want to just try and utilize these minutes when Wiggs and Bam and, you know, those type of guys are off the floor, and Powell as well. I keep forgetting he's on the Heat, to be honest. That trade still made no sense to me, to be honest, for the Clippers, and it's come to cost them big time. Like, people say that the Warriors are an UNC team. The Clippers are even bigger, bro. Like, the moves they made in the offseason, to me, made no sense. They had a pretty solid team. They just needed to go out and make a few small changes. But they just, like, they completely blew up, like, all of their depth. Like, I don't know why they traded Norman Powell. He had, like, a career-best year, was putting up, like, 20 a game, was, like, their second or third best player every single night. And they went out and swapped him for, I think it ends up being, not directly, but like, they ended up essentially swapping Power for John Collins. And don't get me wrong, John Collins, his buddy, swings it to Moody, catches and shoots, and it's good. So only down 9 here if we're going to stop on this final play. There we go. Moody, good shot. Final possession of this opening quarter. Here we go. Harkes crosses up, buddy. Gets to the elbow and misses. The heave rule still applies. Moody from half misses. Alright, so only down 9. Not too bad considering the circumstances. I'm not mad about that. Like, we were down, what, 4 to like 16 early on? So, you know, I've had a good ending to this quarter. And like I said, I don't care if we lose this game. I just want it to be in respectable fashion. You know, I just want to play with a little bit of pride and, you know, just challenge the Heat, you know, for as long as possible. You had 60 points and 10 assists. Wow. Do you play at night? I was going to say, one day you might run into me on there. I only ever play from like... What do you say? Oh, when I... Any time from like 8 o'clock till 10 is usually when I play. Because, you know, me and him both have, like, work, and I've got, like, you know, content to do as well, and, you know, it's just, like, the kind of best time to play. You know, you get everything you need to do in the day done, and then to reward yourself, you know, jump on for a couple of games before bed. But, yeah, it's fun. It's fun, 2K. It's not as fun as Fortnite, to be honest. Like, I was just thinking about today, like, how much I miss... I don't know why we're talking about... I don't know how I ended up talking about Fortnite on a fucking Warriors Heat stream, but, mate, the things I would do to go back to Prime Fortnite, and I'm not even talking, like... It wouldn't even have to be, like, the original OG Fortnite. Like, even, like, some of the... What do you call them? Like, rewind seasons. Like, the 1-2 years ago in 2023... I honestly think I had more fun in 2023 playing OG Fortnite than I did back in 2018, simply because of the fact of I knew not to take it for granted this time. I knew to enjoy it all, whereas like back then, you know, you were like 12 years old, you thought this game was going to be like this forever. Little did you know it was like a ticking time bomb, whereas like this time around, soaked it all in. I remember my final game, My very final game, I remember I got a massive 20 kill win on stream back in the day. That was a lot of fun. Like, the fact that that's 2 years ago honestly scares me a little bit. No, we don't play squads. So basically what we do is because there's only me and him, we can't play squads. We need another 3 people. And it's just too many people to try and get on at once. So no, we just go, we walk in at the same time on no squads, and it takes a couple times, but yeah, a lot of the time after a while, it kind of just puts you in the same one. But no, we play together, but we play with kind of 3 other randoms. We also play Theater 2 sometimes, which I really like. My build is like a driving dunk specialist type of guy. Like, I'm like a Ja Morant, essentially. But it's actually not even... Oh, as Quinton Post could start. Not really, actually. I'm like a... I think I'm, yes, 6'8". I'm a 6'8" shooting guard. I can shoot a little bit, and my 3-point shot... Like, I know I just said on 2K I haven't been shooting the ball well recently, but my 3-point shot is starting to fall a little bit. But yeah, I'm mostly like a driving kind of facilitator and scorer. Like, I can throw down some nasty poster animations. But back to the game. So you got any more 2K things, and yeah, as misses there, we would most likely. Yeah, I was gonna say, is your name on 2K Blue Moon? As Ware for 3. Misses, so yeah, we'll take those shots. Alright, Moody. Pat Spencer now. Off the screen. Pat Spencer, the floating shot for him hasn't fallen. That's a new word. Hasn't fallen all night long. Daniel, welcome. Let me know what you think of the new thumbnail, Daniel. I'm asking everyone who joins tonight. As Wiggs, man, I love watching Wiggs hoop, man. Probably a top 5 favourite player for me all time in terms of Warriors. I might even make a video of that one time.
Smooth was that? Show your game. Go tornado move in there. He took his time. He wasn't rushed at all.
As Warriors score again. Apologies, I got a little bit distracted. I was just quickly watching something. 1 second.
The lack of practicing. This is post. Show and go. You know they respect your 3 ball. It hasn't been working for you. They're going to jump at you.
Right.
The opportunity, but the fact that the Warriors haven't...
What's your 2K name? Okay, my 2K name is my PlayStation name, and it's been the same. I need to change it, but I think you've got to pay for it now. It's just Blake Brown. I think it's Blake _ Brown 69. And before you say, oh, having 69 in your name with a big 25, I put it on there back in like 2015 or 2016, whenever I got my first PlayStation 4. Back then, thinking it was funny, and I've just never changed it. And now that I want to change it, of course, it's going to cost money. I don't know what I would actually change it to though. Because I don't really make gaming videos, so I don't really need it to be like a YouTube name, but yeah, we'll see. It definitely needs to be changed though. But I was going to say, I will probably do a Warriors 2K rebuild within the next month. I just want to wait a little bit longer, just to kind of see which players are popping up in the trade market. Because I want the rebuild to be realistic. I don't want to go out and get a player that's obviously not going to be traded. But yeah. Definitely a rebuild or 2 at some point in the year. Because I got 2K26 and I've got a PS5 now, and I've also got like a good capture card that works. So there's no excuses for me to not make a video, but I've got a lot of other videos that I need to get out. I'm trying to do 2 videos a week at the moment. My kind of aim at the moment is a short or like a YouTube short, or a TikTok or a reel. I obviously upload them, onto all the different platforms. Like a game what am I trying to say? I absolutely was jumbling over my words there. What I was trying to say, my current goals for the channels at the moment, that being YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram, is to upload like a short form game recap for every single game. I've done all 16 so far on every single platform. you know, like final score graphic on Insta and TikTok for every game. So far, haven't missed one. Then I'm trying to do at least 2 to 3 YouTube kind of live reactions to games a week. Obviously, that kind of more just depends on work because it's like not like I can kind of, you know, work around it. So if I got a shift, like obviously, you know, has to be prioritized. And then just like, you know, at least one video, but hopefully 2 videos a week. That's kind of the sweet spot for me at the moment. Pardon me. Yeah, I'll play with you one time, Blue Moon. I might even like do some streams just playing 2K. Because I guess, like, you know, I could, you know, I have most of the stream where it's like something Warriors related. Maybe I play some online play now games with the Warriors and then, you know, oh, blocked there by Geese Santos. But then maybe, you know, play with viewers at the end or something. So Pat Spencer here, only down 6. Like, the Warriors are in this game. It is the most scrappy, gritty, low-scoring game of basketball ever! Oh, Moses Moody poster! Big tight body! Get the body bag out! Oh my god, that man just got put on a poster. Moses Moody threw it down with absolute authority, and Steph is out of his seat as Fontecchio completely kills all the momentum with a big 3. The Warriors were surging, but that 3 really hurts. What overall are you? I think I'm an 88 or an 89 now. Moody for 3. He's catching fire, but that one misses. Can't get over that poster. I want to see a replay of it. Alright, we got I think, a timeout here or a foul. Can we get the replay? Can we get the replay? Here we go. Oh, no. Oh, so that's the block from Santos over the former NBA champion Andrew Wiggins. And then that's Moses' dunk. Holy! That is a slam. As Fontecchio, another one. So is he going to be like the random player in this game that just cannot miss? Will Richard for 3. It's offline. That 3-point shot just hasn't fallen remotely in this game. For the whole team. Richard's got a really weird jump shot. I will say that as a Heat score again. So they're back out to a 10-point lead. We were in this game for a little bit there, but it's been blown right back out. He's got a very odd jump shot, Will Richard. It's very high arcing, and he really uses his offhand a lot. It's real different. I know that, you know, they'll develop that jump shot form a lot more over the course of his career. Because Guy missed the 3, but got his own board, and we missed another 3. Can we just hit a 3? Will Richard, we miss again. We've missed 3 shots of a singular possession. Moody, post, 4th shot in this possession, and we miss again. 4 straight misses in 1 possession. Let's have a look at our shooting stats for this game as a whole. Because it's astronomically bad. Let's have a look. So we are 9 of 39 from the field, which is exactly 23%. The Heat haven't been great. They're 13 of 31, but they're 41%. But from 3 is where it's really ugly. 3 of 21 for 14%. The Heat are 7 of 16, 44%. So that's kind of like the big difference maker. As we're still in this game though, but it's starting to blow out here in this second quarter. We were really close. Moody got the poster, and it was, I think, 26 to 31. But the Heat have scored 7 straight points here. They're on a bit of a run. With 7 minutes to go in the third. Oh my god, that just sums up the quarter so far. The second. I wish it was the third. It's been a tough game to watch so far, but that's alright. You know, we've got to get used to this because, let's be real, this is what life looks like post-Steph Curry, as depressing as that sounds. There's going to be some dark days coming soon. Don't get it twisted. Enjoy Steph Curry while he's still here, ladies and gentlemen. That's why you'll never see me once complaining about Steph Curry out there in the basketball court. in these final few years because it is going to be incredibly grim the second he retires.
On the rebound. No plays run. They're relentless, man. This is the kind of game they're playing, and you have to somehow embrace it and attack yourself.
7:17 here to go.
Not easy to do.
12 points down. Heat on a 7-0 run at the moment. Obviously, no Steph, no Jimmy, no Dre, no Kuminga, no Al. So where is the scoring going to come from? We really don't know. It's been a few players in patches, but no one at a consistent level yet. Ooh, the smashed Jacks combos. Not a sponsored Jack in the Box here, but feel free to send one down to me in Australia. I'd smash that down. I don't know. It's like for me, anytime I'm like sick in terms of like cold sickness, all I want to do is just rampage any junk food possible. I always feel so much better when I'm sick after having junk food. Like normally you feel yuck after having junk food, but I always feel so much better after I'm sick. I went to try out for another basketball team. I tried out since January. As there we go. That's a 3-5. Oh no, it was a 2. I really wasn't paying attention. I just saw the ball go in and it looked like it was a 3. That's going to be Warriors ball. Yeah, I've had so many injuries this year. I was going to the physio on Saturday. All of my right side of my back is completely like strained from my shoulder all the way down to like my hip. It's all like all got all the knots and it's tight and it's sore. It hurts to sit down for too long. It hurts to stand up for too long. It's a real pain and it's stopped me from, getting fully back into fitness. As soon as I can get that behind me, I can't wait to, get into the gym in the summer and get back in good shape. As Buddy, step back, is offline. As GP2 offensive board, he'll be fouled in the way up. So one thing I will say that has been a positive so far in this game, we are missing a lot of shots, but we are getting a lot of offensive boards. We're giving ourselves at least the opportunity on the offensive glasses. My dog was looking at me. Maybe we'll get him on for some good luck. I wonder if we'll come on the stream. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Oh, my dog actually might come on the stream. Come here. Come here. Let's get my dog on the stream. Oh, he's a bit big now. Here, I'll pick you up. He's heavy. Oh, there we go. He'll watch this possession. Let's see. I can't update the scoreboard until next possession. So here's my pup. We'll see. On this next possession, can the Warriors score? With the dog for good luck. He's not even looking at the game. He's looking out the window. Alright, watch the play. Watch what's going on. We're going to see what's going on, not look out the window. Alright, we get a block. There we go. That's all you, bro. Let's see. Can we score with him in possession? He's heavy. Okay, we got blocked. Alright, we'll put him down. We'll let him go. You got to go out that way. You got to go this way. No, he wants to just sit down. Why is the camera going blurry? Alright, so we've got to update. I don't know why it's been doing that this stream. It has never, ever, in the time I've had it, done that before, where it kind of like lags. Alright, you can head off now. You can go. You can go. Back in your bed. Go on. In your bed. In your bed. In your bed. Go on. Up there. Go on. In your bed. Go on. In your bed. In your bed. Go on. Alright, leave him be. Alright, so. Alright. Let's see what happened here. Oh my god, Norman Powell. Denied by TJD. Nothing I love more than the replay at the end of a possession where it shows the highlight in slow-mo on the really good angle. I love it. As someone who makes videos, those camera angles are just the best for videos.
Yes, it's the oddest game of the year so far.
Alright, so timeout here. A strange old game, man. I mean, there's only so much I can say. These are one of those games where it's just like, you're not going to remember it in a month's time. You got a 6'6" point guard in Park. Oh, 65% in Park from 3 and 56% in the rec. Oh, nice. That's surprising you shoot better in the Park than in the rec. But with the wreck though, like it's hard to score at times when you have like bad teammates. Like we'll have games where we have really good teammates, the ball's moving, and I've seemed to notice when the ball movement is good. Like I know it sounds obvious, but like when I can get the ball in my hands consistently in the wreck, I play really well. But like I'll have games where I'm in the wreck, I have a couple of good plays early on. I show that like I'm a capable player, but like there's a stupid like 6'2" point guard with 99 dribble, 99 3 that just won't swing the rock. It's so annoying. Looks great. Thank you very much, Daniel. I don't know if you're still in here, but thank you. But yeah, we had the dog on the stream a second ago. I don't know if anyone saw it, but could you even see him on the camera? I'm trying to look. Oh, you could. Just. Alright. Pardon me. Okay, I'm just trying to, like, think of ways to... Like, I'm looking at the thumbnail now, thinking of ways to improve it. Maybe I get rid of the 2 logos at the top, move the play-by-play text up there, then, like, add the live... Like, make the live text even bigger, and then maybe put the 2 logos at the bottom, because you've already got the players that tell you what's kind of going on. Because I'm just seeing there's like a little bit of empty space at the top, which you don't really want. So maybe we try that. I'm just going to play around with it off stream. I was playing around with it trying to look for what works, but like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I jumped out of bed. Like, I was just playing around with the thumbnail. I like got to almost where I wanted it, and then all of a sudden I'm like, holy shit, it's already 11:30. Like, I've got to get up. But yeah. Wow, so Erik Spoelstra already named the head coach for Team USA in the LA games. That's pretty cool. Man, I can't believe that was like almost a year ago. Almost like a year ago now, the Olympics. I think it might already be a year ago, actually. Yeah, I think it would have been. Definitely. Also, that's crazy. Erik Spoelstra has been the coach of the Heat since 2008. Coming up on a decade of coaching the team. That's crazy. I didn't know he was the... Wait, no way he was the coach of the Heatles. LeBron, Wade, Bosh. There's Pajemski for 3, connects. So we're back. We're back. It's under 10 points. But we can't get it within true striking distance. No, I didn't. What happened? I went to bed really early last night because I had work early that morning and then I had work early this morning. So I tried to get any sleep I could. I'm assuming you either had like a Trace heads line to potentially put it to a 6-point game. I'm assuming you either had a really terrible game or like an absolute like Steph Curry like game. Also, I did see the AFL draft last night. I do know a few players from the draft, not like super well. I'm not going to act like, yeah, I was best mates with this guy. We used to hang out at the footy club all the time. No, like I know some of them. I went to school with one of them for a little bit. He was in tears, apparently in nausea during the games. What the fuck? As hits the second one there. So 6-point game. Let's actually have a look at that at halftime, Blueberry. We're almost at halftime. I'll look at it then. Buddy with the steal. Coast to coast. Slam. Hit him with the slam. Oh no. That's my own fault. Alright, so an 11-1 run here has it within 2 possessions and a turnover. Warriors ball again.
You're forcing turnovers. This is impressive.
But I think the coach told him use during the game and that nausea stuff has to cover up. Oh, okay. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha. So maybe like if something happened with a family member or something like that. Gotcha, okay. That'll be Warriors ball. Almost a turnover, but luckily we'll retain the possession as we are closing in here on the Heat. I said that, you know, so far this game we hadn't got it within true striking distance, but only down 4 here. I mean, man, I would love to see a close game. Even if we don't win, I would love to see a game winner in this one. Like a random Wednesday night game. No stars in this one for the Dubs. And we, like, imagine Pods hit like a half court. Okay. He just airballed a mid-range shot. I was going to say maybe Pods hit a half-court shot, but he can't make the distance from that close. But another defensive stop. The defense has been really impeccable tonight, considering the circumstances. As Pajemski will get ball in hand again, and he'll do the signature. Just draw the contact. Every player does it when they need a shot. Pods uses it to his advantage there. Sit down. Yeah, alright, well, look. Power 3 personals. Oh, and he's throwing the cushion seat. No, the seat. Oh my god. The seat cushion. My brain is a bit foggy at the moment, so. Because he was kind of just walking to the. Well, yeah, it could be either way. You know, it could also just be him saying to the coach that I'm struggling. Oh, buddy! Woo! 1 point game here with 3 minutes to go. Could we get the lead? For the first time in this game, I think. I don't think we've had the lead. As Bam Adebayo gets to the rim. So we won't be able to take the lead on this possession. At best, we could tie the ball game up. But watch now. We get right within striking distance and the Heat will go on a run. Pajemski, spinning, Moody. Off the kick out. And he will be called for the offensive foul. Imagine this Warriors team had to come up against the Heatles. Like, we had prime LeBron James matched up on Buddy Hield and then, like, Pods guarding D. Wade. I don't know why I thought of that, but I did. I think it's because I was watching, like, a highlights package of the Heat during my work break today. I was watching, like, some Heatles highlights. I was, like, bored during my work break, and I'm like, you know what? Let me watch some LeBron Heat highlights just for the fun of it. As our 3 minutes to go there, Heat with the rebound. And this possession, the Warriors have come up short. Post another 3. He cannot hit a shot to save himself so far, but there we go. He hits that one, and we are tied up. I don't know how. I don't know why. But I am not complaining. I mean, we were down by, I think, 16 at one stage of this game. And we are tied up with 2 minutes to go in this first half. I mean, look, the offense hasn't been great from either team, us in particular. But the defensive intensity and pressure has been there. And that is, like, the sole reason of why we're in this game. Like, I'm just having a look at it now. We've got, 5 steals as a team. Where the Heat have only got 1. Also a couple blocks in there. A couple of points off a turnover as well. It's good, man. It's good. It's what we need to do in a game like this. Like, we're shooting 28% from the field and 24% from 3, but we are tied up in a basketball game in 2025. That is crazy. Like, it is very rare you can shoot 28% from the field and, head into the half up. Like, it is crazy. Flight was loving LeBron's return game. Yeah, I saw it this morning. That was another video. Actually, that was, I think, the reason why I ended up watching the highlights. But yeah, LeBron looked really good, man. Physically, it's going to take him a bit of time to build back up. His cardiovascular strength and, on-court strength as well. But, like, this is crazy that, like, a bad version of LeBron James coming off of an injury is essentially just what Magic Johnson was. Like, give you 10 to 15 points and, 12 plus assists. Like, that is what, like, Magic Johnson used to do. And the fact that people think that Magic is better than Curry in the big 2025 is absurd to me. Because LeBron coming off an injury basically did what prime Magic Johnson used to do. That's all I'm going to say. Probably not to the level of prime Magic Johnson, but look, not too far off. That's all I'm going to say. I think, that game from LeBron just shows, just simply how good of a team player he is. He can truly play any position, any role. As for some reason, we had a bit of a break there, so I didn't see what happened. I don't know why they had an ad when the game was on. But it's going to be, I think, Warriors ball side out. Always loves reacting to his favorite. He does like the Lakers, I will say that. As Buddy with 4 post and a turnover there for the Warriors. Unless post shoots. No, it's a backcourt violation. Anyways, so under 2 minutes to go here.
And I don't want to say it out loud, but taking care of the ball is another reason.
Lakers got 4 cold white boys. Snow time Lakers. Yeah, it's like the Charizard evolution. You got Dalton Connect as like baby Charizard, then it goes to like Jake LaRavia, then Austin Reeves, then Luka. It's like the full Charizard evolution. Mitchell swings it. Fontecchio? No, that's Larson.
Moody may have gotten a hand on it. He did. Post touched it on the baseline.
Alright, so heat ball.
Moses, when he hit that perfect angle there, it's like that thing's behind the backboard. I always say you gotta make.
Can't get over these Heat jerseys, man. They look really nice. Was Moody actually did get a hand on it. I thought he just hit like the side of the backboard, but no, it was blocked. Bam! Parkes Jr. for 3 misses, so we could take the lead. Here we go. For the first time potentially in this game, our Golden State Warriors could hit the lead. Pat Spence turns it over. Bad possession there. A couple of turnovers in a row. Pods threw it back court, and then bad pass there from Pat. And Quinton Post was on the receiving end of it twice. As Bam makes the end one play.
What the Warriors are saying is, wasn't there contact before he ever shot the ball? And just a little.
So Pat Spencer, I mean, look, I like him, and he has some good games, but I mean, he should not be playing 14 minutes in the first half. But we don't really have an option, do we? Look, if this does end up going back to a blowout margin, I would like to see Jackson Rogan in. He's the only one that's actually available that hasn't played tonight so far. Kuminga's technically on the box score as well, but like we all know, he's obviously not going to suit up. As pardon me, hang on 1 second. I'm just gonna have to close the blind for a little bit. We're just gonna have to go because my dog has seen a cat outside and he is losing it. Warriors are doing well here despite the outs. 100% agree. As though the Heat just hit a 3 there. I don't like how the stream looks when the blinds are closed, but my dog is like cracking it. Parkes, a technical foul there. Alright. We got, 50 seconds to go in this half. Only down, a handful of points here. I'm not mad at this.
Spencer comes back and shows it. Pat Spencer.
All right.
You love his mentality. Well, David Guthrie did the right thing.
Aiden actually played basketball, averaging 80. Yeah, I know. Don't worry, I watched some Lakers games. Spencer. Come on, we need to come up with something, and that is Pat. That is not the shot. So we will get a 2 for 1 though. Wiggins. To the rim. I wonder if I can turn this light up. It's not bright enough.
It's a pretty good season to start.
No, I can only turn it down. Okay. That's alright.
That's no surprise.
Alright, I think it's Wiggins who's going to head to the line here. For the Warrior to potentially extend the lead heading into the half. I think they're in the bonus. As Buddy Hield is just sitting next to fans. Courtside. How cool would that be? Like, I've seen some videos like that in the past. Like, I remember the one of Giannis where he went and sat down in the crowd. Like, that'd be so cool. Imagine you buy courtside seats and an NBA player just sits next to you.
The two-way player he is. What he did defensively, his length, his athleticism, dealing with Luka guarding.
Alright.
All kinds of players. So Warriors now.
So I think the first one went in there from Wiggins. I can't see. For some reason I just don't have the scoreboard up. No, he did miss. Okay. So Warriors will technically get the last full possession here if they wind down the clock. There is 26 seconds left, so Heat could get up one heave, as Wiggins did make one of them there. Let's see. Here we go. Down 6, I would be really happy if we were able to score here. You know, make sure it's within a possession. Hit a 3. Pajemski, Buddy, step back, 3, misses, Trace, put back, gets it. Trace puts it back to 4 points as the half-court heave will miss. So the Golden State Warriors, despite no Steph, Jimmy, Dre, JK, Al, and D'Anthony, only down 4 points to the Miami Heat, who have basically had the same squad since the start of the year. Obviously, still no Tyler Hero, but what a game it's been so far. I also forgot, it would have been really cool to see Jimmy Butler back against the former squad. I don't know if he has played against Miami, in Miami since the trade. Because the last game we lost 112-86, and Kuminga was like the only guy who did anything in that game. And I probably would have remembered if Jimmy had played, but I don't think he did. Okay, I should be able to open the window back up in a second. Basically, why I can't have the window open is there is a cat that sits outside of my window, and my dog just like absolutely loses it and barks like a maniac. So it's either we have slightly darker and worse lighting for a little bit, or you just hear a rampant barking noise for the next like half an hour. I'm not going to point the camera now, but he's just under the desk. Like, it's just being an absolute muppet right now. But we'll look around the rest of the association to see kind of what's going on in the league. I think, yeah, this game started around the same time as all the other games. I think all the games are on at very similar times. Like, no real early or late slate games today. Is there any game that hasn't kicked off? Maybe there's a 1 p.m. game. Oh, no, there's a 1:30 and a 2 p.m. game. Okay. So there's still a couple of late slate games, but not too many. A lot of them all around that, 11 a.m. time slot in Australia, 7 p.m. local. So our Rockets up 20 to the Cavs. Pacers up big time to the Hornets. So they'll actually get another win here. They'll get their second win for the year. Second home win as well. So that's good to see for the Pacers. But if you're a Hornets fan, I mean, you'd be disappointed. They had an okay start to the year, but it's the same old story. LaMelo already gets injured. The team just completely shuts down like 2 weeks into the season every single year. Raptors Sixers, that's a pretty good game. Wolves giving belt to us, to the Wizards. Thunder slightly up over the Kings, and Pelicans actually up over the Nuggets in the second term. And then it's Bulls, Blazers, and Knicks, Mavs. Now, I look at Knicks, Mavs, and I think, wow, that's an exciting matchup. But then I forget, they don't have Luka Doncic anymore, so it really isn't. Because when Luka was still there, it used to be, Luka v. Brunson. Former teammates. Get your bed. Go on. Get your bed. Get your bed. Go on. Alright, can I open this window again? I think I can. You guys will know if I can't. Stay there. I'm just going to open it a little bit, just so you do get some natural lighting. Because look how much better... Oh, pardon me. Oh my god. What an odd stream this has been. Weird game. Weird scoreline. Me sick. My dog on the stream. It's been all over the all over the place stream. But if we get a win, it would be insane. I still don't think we do. That Heat crowd's pretty empty. That's, yeah, I mean, I guess it's half time. A couple people probably got their seats. I don't know. What are Miami's crowds like? What are the Heat's kind of crowds like on a consistent basis? Outside the circle, please. Thank you. All right. Pardon me. You're back. Yes. Welcome back. I can't stop coughing. I've been talking way too long. My throat's like completely dried up, so I'm struggling over here. And it's like once the music stops, I've got to run and make a layup and then get back to the chair. And one kid is just like absolutely dominating. It's not even funny. Great job. Great job. And he's just doing it so like nonchalantly too. Let's remove one more chair, please. You can't be Alright, let's have a look at the box score of this game. I hate half times and I have nothing to talk about. I want to see if this kid wins again. Oh, he has. He hasn't missed a single layup. Where the other kids take like 5 shots to make it. I actually want to watch this. I'm curious to see. Alright. I want to see this. Alright. Are you ready? I'm a little nervous. I want to see if this guy wins it. He looks so much older than the other kid. Ha, ha, ha. That's such a Garfield movie type song. Oh, who's going to win? Oh, the little guy made it! No way! Oh, it's a tie. It is an actual tie. It is an... Mate, we're actually going to need the coach's challenge here. That is a... Mate, I never thought I'd find musical chairs entertaining, but this is actually... Oh! Junior Heat basketball camp. You're both going to Junior Heat basketball camp. My apologies. Basketball clinic. Great job, guys. No way he sold, bro. He was like the LeBron of musical chairs, and then sold in Game 7 of the finals. Okay, enough of that though. Let's have a look at kind of what's going on here. So, Will Richard hasn't scored in this one. Only put up the 3 rebounds. Yeah, 0-3 from the field. 0-2 from 3. Negative 15 in terms of a box plus minus. The worst, not just for the Warriors, but in this game so far. Gay Santos also didn't score. And also only had 3 boards. He went 0-4 from the field, 0-3 from beyond the line. He's a good player. Good end of bench player, but I don't know. I feel like a Seth Curry could, be much more deserving of that roster spot. But, we need height in there, and he's a, good, what's the word I'm trying to think of? Good, locker room type of, important player. He's a good locker room type of guy, and that's important. Trace, I think his first start for the season, 4 points, 8 boards. Got to the line a couple of times. Picked up a few offensive boards. He was good. Moses Moody, 7 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, a block, sorry. Didn't shoot it too well, but had some good moments. That nice triple off the shoot. A nice poster. That's actually the only 2 field goals he's made. Podziemski, the equal leading scorer for the Warriors in this first half with 10. He did shoot 3 of 10 from the field. And then off the bench, the other equal leading scorer, Buddy Hield, but he shot 4 of 13. Not a single player outside of Trace Jackson shot at over 50% from the field. So Trace is 1 of 1, 100%, but outside of that, Moody, 2 of 6, 33%. Pods, 3 of 10, 30%. GP2, 1 of 4, 25%. Buddy Hield, 4 of 13, 30%. Pat Spencer, 1 of 5, 20%. And then Quinton Post, 3 of 8, 37%. And it's even worse from 3. So, Will Richards, 0%, 0 of 2. Guy Santos, 0 of 3, 0%. Trace hasn't attempted one yet. Moody, 1 of 4, 25%. Pods, 1 of 2, 50%. Same for GP2. Buddy Hield, 2 of 9, 22%. Pat Spencer hasn't taken one. And then Quinton Post, 1 of 5, 20%. So, yeah, defensively we've been pretty good. And it's the only reason why we are in this contest. But offense, it has just been abysmal. I think the fact that we've had 12 offensive rebounds is like the main reason why we're still in this game. Because a lot of these offensive possessions have come up short, but on a couple of plays, we've gotten some offensive boards and gotten some second chance points. Where I think the Heat, they've only had a handful of offensive boards. So, yeah. Jimi fucking Hendrix. Is that the guy, like the t-shirt guy from Bali? Is that who I'm thinking of? Jimi effing Hendrix. I swear I know who that is. I swear that's the guy that does like those, he does like those like, t-shirt, like, he sells the t-shirts. So we've just gone up a sub. So we've gained a subscription. So we'll take that. And good to get off 333. It's a bit of bad luck, I think. I'm pretty sure that's bad luck. I don't know why, but I just know that number's like considered like, I think it's considered like an evil number or something. That's me, brother. Come down. I have actually seen Jimi Hendrix before when I went to Bali. A long time ago, though. It would have been ages ago that I went. Alright. So the third mod of this chat, or these streams I should say, is myself on a second account. Would you believe it? Because the thing isn't loading, so I need to grab it up on a second account. Apparently there was a little bit of a fight in the Rockets-Cavs game, which is pretty interesting. Cash Nasty uploaded a video. LeBron makes a shot. I take a shot. That's actually a pretty funny video, man. That's a funny video. Alright. Waiting for this second half to get... yeah, you Aussie. Yeah, I have seen Jimi Hendrix before, but it was back when he wasn't as popular. Like, he was still known, but not like... He had like a peak where everyone was filming him. Probably would have been 2023, that was. Like this time back in 2023, I remember him being really popular. But, yeah, I'm assuming you just go around and chat saying that you're Jimi Hendrix. Imagine it actually is him watching. If it is, can you go out and find some, like, replica Steph Curry jerseys and send them my way? Mate, I am a little bit annoyed. The times where I've been to Vietnam and Bali and these, you know, type of countries where they sell, like, replica stuff at a ridiculously cheap price, I just didn't have any money because I didn't have a job back then. Like, I would have only been 15 and 14 at the time. So it was like, I just didn't have money. And I remember I only got, like, a few jerseys. Like this one, for example. This isn't a real jersey. This is, like, one of those knockoff ones. But it was, like, only $20. Mate, I'm telling you, if I went... Next time I go to Bali or Vietnam, I reckon I might come home with 20 Warriors jerseys. Depends, though. Like, the next... I don't plan on... Like, every vacation I take from now until the end of Steph's career, I plan on it being on a trip to go watch Steph in America. Like, I don't... Like, not really, like... I wouldn't say it's wasting money. I don't think going on a holiday is ever wasting money. But I wouldn't spend, like... like $3,000 to go to Vietnam or something when I could just wait, get an extra $3,000 and then go to America and go watch Steph and the Warriors play. Yeah, sure, brother. Warriors. Yeah, anyone wants to, any sponsors out there want to send me any Warriors merch, I'll I'll happily take it. If Jessa and Bucket Squad want to sponsor me, I'll wear their new Bucket Squad X NBA range. I saw that. I was going to get one, but my size sold out and they were very, very expensive. But I was still probably would have got it if they had my size. I have what jersey would I want the most from Steph? Probably the new cream, the town jerseys, the new cream and brown jerseys the Warriors have. I'd take one of those, and new City Edition jerseys would be cool. Basically, all the jerseys I have are like, I actually don't have like a plain Steph Curry or Warriors jersey. They're all like, statement or City Edition jerseys with like special designs. I don't just have like a plain association Steph Curry jersey, which I probably will change that soon. Like that, every time I go into Rebel, I'm like, should I just get one? But then I pick up the price tag and I'm like, $130 when I've already got a few jerseys. Do I really need to do that? But third quarter is underway here. First possession for the Miami Heat. Miami Heat. Apologise if anyone was just joined. I am incredibly sick, so do bear with me if I cough or mutter up any words. Unfortunately, my throat is as dry as the Sahara Desert at the moment. As Trace will instantly head to the line. So Trace Jackson, obviously no Jimmy, Dre, JK, and Al. So Trace is going to get a lot of minutes tonight. And he has well earned those minutes. He's been really, really good across the course of his career. Had some great patches, some great moments, but hasn't been able to crack into the rotation consistently. And if he can help lead the Warriors to an upset win, that would really help our season. Maybe earn some minutes. Probably not as a starter once everyone comes back, but, you know, he might get, 15 to 20 minutes a night off the bench.
2 tickets, 2 hot dogs, 2 fountain drinks for next Wednesday. I'm looking forward to that game against the Rockets, by the way.
All right, so
Houston,
first possession, Trace heads to the line, misses one, makes one. So he has missed a couple of free throws tonight, and he's got to work on that. You know, like if you want to be in the lineup and in the rotation as Wiggs for 3, I say it every single time he scores playing against this, but it just feels so wrong to not celebrate. Buddy, Pods, we're hanging in this game, but we just really can't get in front. As Moody airballs, gets it back though, and Trace will get it and get an and one play. So once again, TJD will head to the line. He is drawing a lot of fouls. Obviously, he's a big body center. Likes to play bulldozer ball, get to the rim, draw that contact. And this time he was able to actually get an and one play. We see off Moody, who saved it off his own miss, and Trace gets the contact there and hits that free throw. So it's back to a 3-point game. But like I said, time and time again, we just can't get in front. You listened to LeBron? Yes, so did I. I listened to the first part. I think it might have been... oh my god, Wiggins well off there. I watched the first episode on Monday, I think, at work. And then I watched the second episode yesterday, and it was really good. Like, insane. Probably the best podcast I've ever listened to. And it actually helped me get through the work morning. So, off the misplay from the Heat, the Warriors have brought it up, but just haven't got open here. Now, Moody's going to have to lob it to Trace, and he is fouled once again. They are just not able to contain Trace Jackson Davis, so they are just going to keep fouling him. There was no time on the shot clock, so Moody just threw it up in the air, and they had to just kind of bump Trace out the way. So now the Warriors get a fresh shot clock, and the Heat have already got 3 fouls in this first 2 minutes. Only down 3. But what a start to this game. Moody, 3, 2, gets to the elbow, 1, and gets the unfriendly bounce. Would I know anyone by the name Jimbo? Yes, I do. Corner 3. Oh my god, my voice is like almost gone. Pardon me, guys. Oh my god. I'm choking more than the Warriors in the 2016 finals. Oh my god. Huh. Wow. As Moody, the foul there. Oh my god, I'm struggling. 4,500? No! No way. Cheaper than that. I didn't pay anywhere close to that. More like 2,500.
Look for those opportunities, especially against a solid defensive team that.
Actually, I can't remember how much I paid for them. It was so long ago.
You have some size in there. Throw it inside.
Right, this is a 2023 jersey, so I think yeah, it was the year after we won the chip. They had those jerseys.
Run away with this.
As the first free throw for Larson is good. So like I keep saying, you know, the Warriors' defense has kept them in this game. The offense is really just not generating enough, though, to get us in front. So, look, like I said, I'm not mad. As long as we put up a respectable fight before heading back home, I'm happy. For the night, it gets to 7 to 10 points. We bring it back to like 3, and then they take it back out, and then we bring it back. It's like, we've eventually at one stage got to just actually try and hit the front. But, buddy, that'll help. And a good defensive stop from Jackson Davis again. I'm assuming this is Jimbo. As, what the fuck was that there from the rookie Will Richard? It's alright. He's a rookie. He's a rookie. You're going to have those moments. I don't know actually what kind of went through his head there. Like, that was... He just genuinely, like, passed it to a Heat player all alone. But, you know, like I said, they're rookies. They're going to have those type of moments. You know, still finding their feet as Will Richard just had a 3 hit in his face. So, bad, you know, little minute stretch there for the rookie, but it is what it is. You know, we're going to let him find his footing, and he's going to have moments like that. You know, every young player does. It's kind of like, you know, a natural part of the game, you know. Alright, let's have a look at what's going on in the league at the moment. I always love checking the scores during the breaks. Man, Pacers are actually going to get a win, and Raptors are going to move to 10-5, bro. They might be like the 2021 Hawks, which is crazy. What do we got here? I'm 100% Moses Moody fan. 5th year supporting Moses Moody. As a fan, I made it to the stretch where the opportunity got, and I still bad to. Wonder if Moody commented on it. Nah. Bro, this guy is crazy. Game 1, Moses Moody finals jersey signed. And look at the card collection. I just jumped on Instagram to have a look, and I see this guy with quite possibly the biggest Moses Moody card collection ever. Maybe I should send him this one. The red insert. It's my best Warriors card I own. Out of 88. It's pretty cool. I'm not like a basketball or just card collector in general, but because it's just so expensive. But I have like been opening up packs from time to time. I even opened up a box. 2 actually. 1 was technically for a video. I gave away all the cards, but you know, still opened up a box. What I actually really enjoy doing, and if it wasn't for the fact that I'm incredibly sick, I might have actually gone and done it after today's stream. But basically, there is a card shop in the Melbourne CBD that has like 20 different like what do you call them? They're like value boxes. They're like cards that are for like anywhere from $1 to $10. They're like value boxes, and you go in there, you find like these just niche random cards, you know, like high value inserts, you know, low value number cards, and it's just fun. You just sort through the box, and you're like, oh, you know, I remember when, you know, that player was on this team, and I've got an album full of Warriors cards I'll show it on stream one day. But yeah, every now and again, like it's like a really relaxing thing for me. I don't know why. Like I find something about it so just like soothing and relaxing. Like whenever I'm like super like stressed out, I'm like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna head to the city, get a nice coffee, and I'm just gonna go to the card shop and just look through the value boxes and just look at niche NBA players, and I'll spend like $20 to get like 15 different cards to add to my Warriors album. Spencer. Oh! From the logo! Pat Spencer! Oh my god, from Hanoi in Vietnam. That one was way downtown. Jose, who is playing? The Golden State Warriors, who are without Steph, Chef, Luka Curry, man, Jimmy Butler, Draymond Green, Jonathan Kuminga, Al Horford, and D'Anthony Melton in this game. So it is the undermanned Warriors in Miami, in Florida. Taking on the Heat, who still don't have Tyler Hero, aka Jack Harlow, Vanilla Baby. And still no Terry Rozier. I mean, I don't know if he'll ever play again. As Pat Spencer finds the cutting GP2. If you lose Gary Payton II, you know where to find him. Somewhere around the rim. What is my biggest Warriors heartbreak I've ever seen? As GP2 pokes it from behind. I mean, probably the finals losses, man. Probably the finals losses. There's a few. The 2016 finals, I was still super young. And, you know, I didn't really understand, like, the magnitude of the moment. I just remember being, like, incredibly just upset, like, bawling my eyes out. I remember I was like, I hate you, LeBron. Like, I hate LeBron. Obviously, that rivalry, Warriors-Cavs, was amazing. And during that time, I hated LeBron. You know, just for the simple fact that he was our rival. But I love LeBron, man. I love LeBron. I'm happy now that, like, LeBron and Steph in their later years are boys, and like nowadays, like all the Warriors and all the LeBron and Steph fans are like chill, like especially after the Team USA, you know, run, where it's like everyone now is just like, yeah, I love Steph and I also love LeBron. Like let's cherish them in their last couple of years. But yeah, 2016 was the big one. Like I still remember watching that LeBron block. Like I thought Iggy was gonna yam it. As Pods, the first free throw is good. The score is currently 57-59. Despite being down big time, the Warriors are only down one possession. And this free throw here from Pods could put it to a one-point game. But yeah, the score is down here at all times. I update it live as the game is going on. You can see the quarter and the scores for both teams. I update the score, as you'll see right now, for every single possession. And, you know, any... Wrong way, I forgot you to point them away. Any match information you need is up there as well. But, you know, if you got any questions, feel free to ask me. As, that's going to be a turnover. Warriors ball. So we're still yet to hit the lead. But we are, once again, right back there. I've said it about 5 times. We get within a bucket, and then it blows back out to like a 3-4 possession game. Every single time. Can we hit the lead? For the first time. I could be wrong. Quinton Post. I don't think we've led at any stage. Because I know the Heat got off to a really good start. They jumped the blocks. But I think, yeah, we were down by 16 at one stage. And I think this is our first lead. I could be mistaken. Doesn't matter. Heat goes straight back up. That was very anticlimactic. Heat go back up. But we're in this ball game, man. It is a low scoring one, but we're in it. Cutting is Moody. Don't turn it over. Kicks it out and turns it over. Yep, I just said don't turn it over, and what do? You turned it over.
Look at Quinton Post. Look, as small defenders, like, I'm not going to set a screen. I'm going to go down here and bury him. That is the mentality.
All right.
And then a foul on the other end. Pat Spencer.
First foul there for the quarter. For the Dubs, Pat Spencer.
Yeah, I mean, for the Heat, the fact that they don't...
Number 61. What a unique number that is.
Flow. Read and react. If they don't
Alright, make sure I'm not missing any chats. Feel free to type down below. Oh, g'day Jay Tomo. Yo, how many points does Curry have? 0. He's not playing. He's out injured. Jay Tomo. We have basically all of our starting players out in this game. We're undermanned in this game. Think of it as like Collingwood not having like Nick Dacos, Pendles, DeGoey, you know, Josh Dacos, you know, those type of guys. None of them are in. Yeah, we do have Jimi Hendrix. I was saying before Blue Moo how I needed some, you know, knockoff Warriors jerseys. We need the Curry brothers to play versus LeBron and Bronny when the Lakers play the Warriors again. True. I don't know why the Warriors haven't signed Seth Curry yet. I'm pretty sure they can already. I think maybe they're just waiting. It'd be really disappointing if all of a sudden they're like, no, we're not signing Seth. After hyping it up so much. And he's actually like a valuable player. Like in a game like this, he'd be super important. Because we need some three-point shooting. As, we're back down 4. That lead quickly was diminished. And now the Heat are building. Oh my god, crazy shot. Pat Spencer misses. Offensive boards from Pods. Moody. Pat Spencer again. QP for 3. Oh my lordy lord. Rattles an arm. Timeout. I do apologise for anyone who doesn't know already. Yes, I am incredibly sick. So I'm struggling a little bit, but, you know. The Heat are sort of trash, though, aren't they? So you should be alright. I mean, they're kind of mid-table. You know, they're good in some games, not so good in other games. But, like, considering the injuries we have, like, they're massive favourites in this game, but they're not playing well. But the thing is, neither are we. Like, offensively, we've been abysmal. We've gotten into it a little bit more over this past 2 quarters. Like, the first quarter, offense was just non-existent. But defensively is what's been the real impressive thing in this game. What team will you be shocked if they don't make the playoffs? Considering the fact they're, I think, currently only 1 game away from being out of the playoffs at the moment, the Orlando Magic. I didn't really make a season's predictions video, but I have the Orlando Magic as the 2nd seed in the East this year. I thought they were going to be, you know, kind of what Detroit were. Or Detroit have been, I should say, so far this season. You know, jump out the blocks, you know, win 11 to 13 games in the first, you know, 15. You know, get a good win streak going. You know, Paolo and Bane, like a new duo together. Franz in there as well as, you know, the 2nd or 3rd option. And some solid depth. But, I mean, so far, I know they just beat us like a few days ago. But so far, they just haven't been great. And they're the 10th seed at the moment. If the Bucks win, you know, they drop out of the play-in range, which is pretty disappointing. But outside of that, yeah, no one that's not in the play-in range in the West really surprises me. The Pelicans, we knew the injuries were going to come. The Kings, that team is just weirdly constructed. The Mavs are going to take, you know, a little bit of time to develop Cooper. They're also waiting for Kyrie. The Grizzlies are about to blow it up. I don't know why people thought the Grizzlies were going to have, like, a good season this year. Like, despite losing Bane and Ja not developing his game. The big surprising one, though, is probably the Clippers. But I didn't really like their off-season moves. I think John Collins is overrated. Chris Paul is way too old. And Bradley Beal, I didn't like that pickup either. He had shown way too many signs of regression to be worth picked up. And I'm so happy the Warriors didn't get him, man. I remember thinking that, despite my concerns, the Warriors should just go and get him. But luckily we didn't. He's out for the season now. And the Clippers are 4-10. Like, they won't make the playoffs. I'm adamant of it. Yeah. So is he actually, like, I know it's a joke, but like, is there a scenario where with the last pick or in the rookie draft, a team actually just says like, you know what? Let's just draft him. Like, GWS, who are like the social media team, like, you know what? Let's just milk as much content out as possible. We'll take him with like the last pick of the draft. As a good shot there from Norman Powell. Speaking of the Clippers' bad decisions, trading away Norman Powell is at the top of that list in recent times.
blast off.
Nah, not really, to be honest, Daniel. Like, no Tatum. The season was a write-off. You know, if they make the play-ins, you know, you take it. If they make the playoffs, you'd be really impressed with what you've seen, and you know, you'd be happy with the development of, you know, Brown going from, you know, the second option or first option at times to the main #1 guy. But I wonder if now, like, Brown's seeing that he can be a #1 option, like, if he'll want to stay with the Celtics. Maybe Tatum comes back, you know, after, you know, a month or two back, Tatum finds his groove and it's like, here's the #1 guy again. Will Jaylen Brown be like accepting to, you know, take a step back role once again? As Pat Spencer flicks it off the glass. It's back to a 1-point game. But, yeah, it'd be interesting to see how that plays out for the Celtics. But, like, you've got to remember, like, if they wanted to, they could make some trades to be in the playoff range. Like, they have a couple of pieces they could flip for much better players, but I don't think they will. I think they're just saving all their assets for when Tatum comes back. Oh, post for 3 is good. Warriors back up for the second time in this game, 68-66. We are right, unfortunately, just off of a double 6-7. I know. That's the thing that annoys me with the Clippers. They're not just costing themselves. They're costing the rest of the NBA. Like, imagine the Thunder land pick 1 and they go and get AJ DeBanza. They probably wouldn't get the as post again. Warriors' biggest lead of the night. I can't believe those words are coming out of my mouth. The Golden State Warriors have a multiple possession lead in the third quarter, despite no Steph, Jimmy, Dre, JK, Al, and D'Anthony. There's a foul there, but yeah, like imagine, because they're not going to take that, because I'm pretty sure, I know the 3 top prospects in the draft is Boozer, DeBanza, and I think the other guy's Peterson. He's a guard, so they won't take him because they've already got SGA. So I think they'll probably go with Boozer or DeBanza. You probably just take best available, and I think AJ DeBanza has the most upside. He was the clear-cut #1 pick, but those other 2 guys are competing for that, you know, prized #1 pick selection. But I don't know. I feel like sometimes being the second and third pick is better. I don't know. Like, I just feel like there's so much less pressure on the second pick or even the third pick. Let's go Warriors. I know. What a game. As the first free throw there for the Heat misses, but he hits the second. So Miami, 67. Down 3 to the Warriors, 70 here with 2:30 to go. I can't believe I'm saying this. If we win this game, Blue Moo, it is actually officially my streaming luck is the reason why we won. Because when I streamed this game, I said it at the start of the stream as well. I'm like, there's no way we win this game. I was like, there's no way. But if we win this, maybe me streaming games is actually like the ultimate good luck charm. So what would my record be for streams if we win this game? It would be 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0, 5-0, 5-1, 6-1, 7-1. It'd be 8-1 on the year. So that would mean that if we win this, the Warriors are 2-6 when I don't stream, and 8-1 when I do stream. That would actually be absurd. As, man, we have missed a lot of free throws tonight. That could end up being the reason why we lose. So we go 1 or 2 from the line again. Let's have a look. So from the free throw line, we have gone 13 of 16. For those 3 misses, like we could be up 74-67 right now. As, oh my god, that flips up and in there. So Heat only down 1 possession here. 2 minutes. What team do I not want to make the playoffs? Oh, I don't really care, to be honest. Like, no teams that are hovering in the play-in range or the playoff range really have me too nervous. I mean, if I can pick a team not to make the playoffs, I'd say OKC, just to get them out of the equation. As that position there will come up empty-handed for the Warriors with the post turnover.
looking for those skip passes, moving the ball around. Well, Quentin's got blood in his mouth here. Oh, no. That's what he was showing the officials. He said, I got hit in the face. And it's not from him blowing the kiss too hard and hitting himself in the face. It's the heat did that to him. That's messed up. And that last play, we should definitely discuss.
All right.
Where you did the right thing, and it's a physical
Just don't stream Warriors Lakers. I've already streamed Warriors Lakers. We won. If you think I'm not streaming a primetime Warriors Lakers game with Steph and LeBron, you are kidding yourself. You are kidding yourself, Blue Moon. I cannot wait to stream my first game with Steph and LeBron against each other. It is always a movie, bro. Always. And I would, honestly, if I could pick any matchup to go see during the regular season, even though I already saw it last year, I'd go see Warriors Lakers again. It is just such a fun matchup to watch whenever Steph and Bron go at it. And now that they've got, you know, some assistance as Moody nearly airballs, but Santos saves it, but we'll turn it over there. You know, even at their old age, and now that they've got some help, you know, Luka for LeBron, and, oh, GP2 with the deny, and obviously Jimmy for Steph. You know, it's still always Steph v. LeBron when Lakers Warriors play. Even though it is clearly Luka's team now. Here we go. A minute of action in this third left as Spencer for 3 misses. Air Wiggins comes up with the board. Swings it over to Kyle Ware, and his lob attempt is offline. So Trace playing probably the best ball of his career so far. Like, this is probably his best game. As Santos finally gets one to 4, and the Warriors are up by 5. I mean, Trace is on track to have a double-double with a block. All right, 40 seconds to go. Why has the scoreboard not updated? Okay, it's working. I didn't even realize it was still on that. That's all right. Good shot there from the Heat. So it's back to 1 possession. But if we actually have the lead heading into this last term here, it'd be insane. Santos! Trace with the board. And they'll say a foul. I thought he called timeout straight away as he got it, but no. So TJD, 8-8 here throughout 3 quarters. So the Heat are in the bonus, so they'll head to the line for 2. So that's going to cost us. So it could be brought back to a 1-point game here, but we will get one final possession. It's the Avengers Endgame anytime the Lakers play the Warriors. Exactly right, bro. It is always an insane game. I think that's Drew Smith. Alright, first one is good. So 2-point game. We are set up for, I want to say a close game. I don't know how else I'd describe it though. A very odd game in the last quarter. As he misses the second one. So final possession here for the Warriors in the third quarter. They will wind down the clock. Here we go. Shot clock off. Warriors have got 10 seconds to operate something here to try and get back out to a 2-possession lead. They're trying to do the little handoff to Buddy. Doesn't work. Spencer step back 3 at the horn. And doesn't get the friendly bounce there. So that is the end of the third. And our Golden State Warriors actually have got the lead in probably the strangest game of our season so far. And we've got one last quarter to go. And if you were to tell me, looking at the injury report heading into this game, that we would not just be in this game, but actually in front heading into the last 12 minutes, I would not have believed you in the absolute slightest. But we're here. We're up. Alright, let's check if we've gained any subs in that quarter. You never know, we have. Thank you very much. We're up to 335. So, like I said, with this stream, I know it's not going to probably do super well with all the superstars out and in a pretty meaningless game. I hope to stream more meaningful, like big games soon. Because I feel like recently a lot of the games I've streamed haven't been against like blockbuster, opponents where people are gonna want to especially tune in. Like it's been against the Pelicans. Like, who else have I streamed? What other games have I streamed? The Pacers, who don't really have anyone anymore. Those type of games. So let's have a look at the games I will be streaming. The Portland game could be a fun one. Obviously, NBA Cup game, our first home Cup game. Steph should hopefully be back with, the extra day of rest tomorrow. But even then, like, that's such a quick turnaround. Like, oh no, okay. So now we finally are going to get some rest though. I'm just having a look at it. Like, in the first 3 weeks of November, we only had one 2-day break, which is absolutely absurd. So that basically means we are playing a game, if not every second day, and then occasionally sometimes every day, obviously on those back-to-backs. But on average, we're playing a game every second day, which is wild. Like, in 3 weeks of November, we've played 4, 8, 12 games in 3 weeks of November, I should say. And then we have, a pretty good week ahead of us after this Portland NBA Cup game. Because we've got Utah, but we have a 2-day rest before it, and it's at home. Then we play Houston. Now, this was a game I was considering going to when I was kind of planning out, to have a look at, what games I could potentially try and go to this year for my second Warriors trip. And I had that one marked down, but yeah. But here we go. Final quarter underway. Warriors Heat in one of the weirdest games of the season. I love the third quarter break. It's so small. IShowSpeed wins Streamer of the Year. Yeah, well deserved. Very, very well deserved for IShowSpeed.
They fouled. Yeah, the crowd is just kind of stunned. They're going, how are we down going into the fourth with this team? And the Warriors have been on the other side of the
Alright.
The Warriors find a way to get them. Speaking too soon.
Here we go.
Steve thought about challenging that. They couldn't get the challenge finger in the air.
Drew Smith coming off the screen. The roll to Callaware gets the roll to go. We are all tied up in this ball game. It actually might be a fun ending to this game. Hopefully it's close. Ooh, quick fire 3 from Buddy. Don't know about that one, to be honest. But hopefully it's a close finish, an entertaining finish, and maybe we get some cheeky viewers in. Pat Spencer. Oh my god, what is this shot selection for the Warriors in the fourth quarter? 2 just deep contested threes. And a turnover for the Heat. So far, this quarter, we had a Callaware layup, 2 deep 3 misses for the Warriors, and a turnover. Such a weird game. Buddy, Santos, the Warriors are just looking to shoot all threes this quarter. Buddy almost turns it over. TJD, Gee for 3, misses. So the Warriors have come out and shot 3 triples to begin this quarter and have not made any of them. And we are 10 of 39 from beyond the arc. As off the screen, Fontecchio misses, a rebound Santos. Bringing the ball up is Pat Spencer. This is a weird start to the term. Pat, off the GP2, quick handoff to Buddy, back to Pat. Off the screen, Trace has got a mismatch, he's got the little Drew Smith on him. Try and find in the ball and we turn it over. Why are we trying to give it to Guy Santos on that possession? Fontecchio is fouled on the 3-point line. Heat will head to the line for 3. Which is going to be a little bit costly. I know we're still a while to go, but we've just got to keep this close right to the end and then just try and strike late. Buddy Hield in this game. 12 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. 5 of 16 shooting, 2 of 11 from 3. 2 turnovers, 2 fouls. A very interesting game from Buddy Hield.
I think it's a good adjustment to the rule. Well, honestly, back in the day,
what's your NBA? Oh, probably Warriors Knicks for me. I think if your team is in the West, you want to go up against the Knicks. In terms of like blockbuster matchups, like that'd be so fun. I'm not thinking of it in terms of like who I'd want us to come up against, because In that case, I'd say, yeah, I want it to be Warriors-Wizards in the NBA Finals, so we get a free championship. But in terms of, like, just the actual, like, enticement of the matchup itself, definitely Warriors-Knicks. You have the biggest team in the Western Conference and the biggest team in the Eastern Conference. And before any Lakers fans are like, oh, the Lakers are still bigger. No, stats speak for themselves. As I forgot to add the other 2 free throws. I sometimes forget that with the scoreboard. Like, hey, you actually need to add those points. You don't just get to sit here and watch it. And on times like that, I'm like, is it worth just having a manual scoreboard? Should I just get something off of Google? And oh! The lob! Oh, no. It's already starting to become a little bit concerning here. But I just like how the scoreboard looks. I think it's worth the extra effort for sure. Pat Spencer swings it. Buddy buckets! Drains the triple. Very, very, very good timing on that 3-point shot. That was a green release there. G'day, the real Angus Jones. Are we sure he's real? Of course, the Knicks were the GOATs. Well, yeah, in terms of, like, the aura of a matchup, yeah, you're right up there. Alright.
What's this? You got a hand on that one, and Ware was like, yeah, that's me. That's my point. The scorer's table, make sure. And look, you
Alright, 2-point game. 9 minutes to go. How are the Warriors in this game? I still don't know. For anyone who's just tuned in, no Steph, Jimmy, Dre, Al, JK, and D'Anthony Melton in this game. So the undermanned Warriors to finish off a crazy road trip. You know, finishing off this game swinging. So I would like to see them actually play Post and Trace out there at the same time. If this game is close to ending off. I know because they're kind of like the only 2 centers in the rotation tonight with Draymond and Al being out, that you can't really have them out there at the same time because you need to preserve them because one's always going to be out there at the same time. Fontecchio misses. Offensive board. Santos the block, but it's probably going to be a goaltending there. So that's going to hurt. Oh, low scoring though. They need me on the team. Nah, bro, I'm trash.
Look at G come in there. Yeah, that's right over the cylinder.
Alright. Pods. Half court trapping. Pajemski here. Off to Moody.
This group has not played any zone offense. They haven't practiced in 10 days. There's no chance they know how to run it.
Step back. Oh my. Oh my god. We are running like no plays. We're just passing around and shooting contested shots. But that's what's going to happen. You know, you don't really plan for these games. Kalal Ware misses. Rebound Gee. And, oh my god, turns it over in the backcourt.
They're going to bedevil the Warriors all season. You just have to take it beat.
Oh my god, 15 turnovers in this game for the Warriors. 3 of them to Moody, 2 to Pods, 3 to Buddy, and 2 to Pat.
25 to 14, plus 11.
Alright, Wink's going for a seat.
Steve Kerr's like, okay, we're in the game.
Steve Kerr wants a timeout, so alright. We'll get to sit down for a little bit. I will say, I am incredibly tired. Oh my god. Lucky this isn't a blowout because I actually might have fallen asleep. I am that tired it's not even funny.
Just a flicker on a screen.
Oh my god, I could do for an ice coffee. Anyone want to come get me an iced coffee right now to keep me awake for this last 7:31? Because your boy is absolutely spent. Do I like ice hockey? I don't mind it. Obviously, I went to an NHL game when I went to LA, saw the LA Kings play. That was a lot of fun. But I don't know. I feel like it's the same with football. Like, a great moment in terms of like sports where it's low scoring is really, really good. And that's why you see like soccer have like better like all-time great moments. But like the NBA where it's constant scoring has like more consistent highlights and good moments. And that's kind of my same type of thing with ice hockey. Like when something big happens, it's really big and it's super insane. But I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of times where the games and there's patches where it's just so boring. Where the NBA, there's always something happening. But yeah, the Ashes start tomorrow, which will be interesting. I am only working in the morning. I will be home by the time it starts, I think. So I might just chill on the couch and watch it. I'm just trying to recover from this sickness. I don't really have a team. I know like the team affiliated with the Warriors is the San Jose Sharks. I think is like the team in San Francisco. But like I don't know who I'd support because technically I've only ever been to a Kings game. I don't know who the other team was, but they were terrible. Let's have a look. I'll see if I can see it in the video. Maybe it was the San Jose Sharks. I think it might have been. Where is it? I can't find it.
Pace. The pace of the game. It's getting faster.
Oh, there we go.
Faster, a lot of running.
Actually, yeah, I think the other team was the San Jose Sharks. Yeah, it actually was. Yeah, it was the San Jose Sharks. And funnily enough, I didn't even realize at the time.
Remember, the Warriors, they're 27th in turnover percentage.
Report. The Lakers are looking to finalize a trade to the Utah Jazz that would send Austin Reeves to the Jazz for Lauri Markkanen and Bryce Sensabaugh. Wow, what a fleece for the Lakers. Getting Bryce Sensabaugh, you only have to give up Austin Reeves. But no, look, I don't know if you're being serious or not, but I mean, I don't know why the Lakers would trade Austin Reeves, and I don't know why the Jazz would trade Lauri Markkanen with how both of those guys have started for their respective teams so far this season. Like Reeves has, oh my god, Paul Richard falls over. Hasn't been the night for the young rookies. Had a lot of low light plays, fallen over, sloppy turnovers, bad defensive, lapses. It's okay though. It's all part of the NBA rookie experience.
Hey, that's a little Luka Doncic right there. Even Larson, a tough time. Defensive end for him. Pump fake, you get the defender moving.
But yeah, that'd be a crazy trade.
Get to the foul line. Need all of your game.
Picking up Lauri Markkanen, who's arguably in like MVP caliber form. I wouldn't say he's the best player in the league right now, or the most valuable.
I can put my future on a guaranteed path.
Save money by starting at a California community college and transferring to a guaranteed.
But yeah, I am like, if I just stop talking for like 2 seconds and close my eyes, I actually think I can fall asleep in this moment, on the spot, on the stream. That's how tired I am. Well, you're not training. Yeah, you're not. Yeah, exactly right. I don't see it happening.
Some of the great scorers, you'll see them just go to one spot by themselves and just work on their pivot game. Pivot this way, pivot.
Pajemski now, who was fouled on the Luka style play. Nothing Clutch Sports says is ever bloody real. Their reporting is so rubbish. They just spit out the most clickbait stuff ever. But look, I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility. Like LeBron, Lauri, and Luka, you call it the three L's. LeBron, Luka, Lauri. What a cool little. You could make so many nicknames of that. But what a cool trio that would be. As Moody for three. Oh, it was a toilet flush. It was in until it wasn't. Oh, that would have brought it right back within striking distance. As I have always forgetting to update the Heat score. I'm always spot on with the Warriors score, but like always at opposition, I get annoyed when they score, so I'm like not thinking about it, and then I forget. No, hang on, you've got to update the score for the Heat. As another turnover. God, I still don't think we win this game. Like, I'm happy with the result. I'm happy with the margin. I'm happy with the efforts tonight, and I think there's definitely some positives to take away. But Yeah, I don't think we win this game as Powell, good and one play there.
Moses Moody fit just enough. He's stepping around. Pajimski.
But all right,
Was trying to draw a
we'll see. Do we have a late run on us? I don't think so.
the other one.
Lakers said they only trade Austin Reeves in the deal for. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I did see that. Which is, I mean, smart from the Lakers. They always find a way to fleece teams.
No matter where this season goes, okay,
They always play hard to get the
heavy
Lakers.
stuff. And Jan 1, they're going to have a ton of home games, a whole bit. They're being
All right.
outscored by 15 points off turnovers.
Norman Powell
Okay, and
for the and one play.
talk shooting and rebounding.
Hits it. So out to a double-digit deficit for the Dubs. DDDDs. Double-digit deficit for the Dubs. And another turnover. I'm going to sleep.
Same thing in football, by the way.
I'm going to sleep.
Interceptions, but the points off turnovers are 30.
Oh my god.
You gotta find
We've had so many sloppy turnovers. It's not even funny.
up and down the roster. It has plagued the Warriors this year.
As to the rim, Norman Powell. That's going to be the ball game. Look, like I said, as long as we put up a fight, I wasn't going to be mad. We've put up a fight. We've played right to the end, but we were always going to kind of run out of steam, and that's exactly the case here. Down 12. I mean, look, let's not count out the rumble of a late comeback, but
Began
let's have a look what Instagram has to say.
just a flicker on a screen.
I know a lot of people say
Asking a simple question.
Twitter to check what people say about games, but I don't know. I don't like the Twitter community. Warriors lead the league in backs-to-backs through November 19th. That's crazy. The second most back-to-backs outside of the Warriors 5 is 3, and it's for a variety of teams like Philly, Dallas, Milwaukee, and the Lakers. The only team to have not had a back-to-back yet is the Houston Rockets, so let's see what they're able to do when they start playing on a schedule like us. So that's why I'm not too concerned, because hypothetically, as the year goes on, there should be less back-to-backs, and also as well, like, the fixturing should get easier. We've already played a lot of good teams. Go on, up in your bed, in your bed, go on, in your bed, go on, in your bed. My dog, who was on the stream before, is misbehaving. He's trying to bite my basketball, and I don't want that. Go on, in your bed, go on. He wants to come on the stream, does he? I think he wants to come back on the stream. He's adamant to... Here, come here. I'll pick you up. Come here, ready? Oh, you're a heavy thing. Oh, you're so heavy. Oh my god, there he is. He wants to watch the ending of what has been a strange game. He wants to watch the end of it, don't you? You want the Lakers to get Kyrie Irving? Coming off an injury is always risky. Lakers, yeah. Oh, he's heavy. He's slipping. Oh, you're a heavy boy. You're a heavy boy.
Our Lexus drive to greatness.
He's on the stream. Oh, he's waving. Oh, he's too heavy. Oh my god, get down. You can come right up on the camera. Here you go. Don't end the stream. Get your paws off the keyboard. He's about to click end stream there. Alright, he can just sit down next to me. You gotta go a little bit further though, because I gotta sit in front of the computer. So sit there. Alright, he can just sit down here. What's his name? No, I didn't get to name him. I would have named him Steph Curry. I will name one of my dogs Steph. I did say that to one of my mates, that I was gonna name my own first dog Steph, which is gonna be hella tough.
Stayed in the game for a lot of it. Came into the fourth quarter with a lead.
But yeah, in this fourth quarter, we are shooting 13%. No, don't lick an electronic board. How stupid is that? It's like putting a fork in the toaster, you goose. How old is he?
Had that many turnovers and expect to have a chance.
2?
So
2 years old?
knocked away. I'm going to quote our mutual friend Jim Barnett.
Alright, so down 12, 5 minutes to go. Like I said, I didn't think from the moment this game started till now that we were going to win this game. I always knew we were kind of going to run out of steam. But the fact that it's not a blowout got me happy. Like, I'm not mad at this loss. I was more angry at the OKC loss because we had basically the full team and I had expectations in that game. Whereas this game, you know, Steph, Jimmy, Dre, all starters are out, and then, you know, the athletic Kuminga off the bench and Al, you know, our main bigs off the bench, and then, you know, no D'Anthony Melton still as well. So, you know, the troops are still, you know, coming back. Don't be too worried about this loss as the Warriors do score. As, oh, he's going to start barking. I do apologise if he starts to bark. He is looking at a cat outside. So I'm just going to hold on to him. Joining on your phone just to be safe. Welcome, Cardi. Hope you're doing well. Stream hasn't done well. Obviously, you won't really understand. But, yeah, all the superstars are out in this game. They're a pretty meaningless one. I just have my dog on the stream. Just missed that. But let me know what you think about the thumbnail cut. Because you're probably, out of everyone... No offense to everyone else of us, but out of everyone, I'd take your opinion probably to heart the most. Let me know what you think about the thumbnail. Now, I do just want to say, the picture of the Miami player, I didn't get time to change it to a better one, like the one for the Warriors player. And there's a few more details I want to add to the background that I just didn't have time to do. But let me know what you think of the thumbnail. You can stop it. Relax. Oh my god. He just went flying. He sees a cat outside and he goes ridiculous. It's not over yet. So actually, maybe this game isn't over. Spencer. Okay, maybe this game isn't over. Go away. You can get lost. Go over there. Get in your bed. Go in your bed. Go in your bed. In your bed. Get in your bed. Quickly! The game's not over yet! Get in your bed! Get in your bed! Get in your bed! Get in your bed! No, you're not coming back on the stream! Get out of here! You're not coming back on the stream! You're not coming back on the stream! Not a chance! Not a... Oh, he wants to come back on. Look at him. He's trying to come back on. Can they see you from down here? They can't. No, I don't want to point it down there, actually. But he's sitting directly underneath the setup. And if he knocks my computer over, I'd be extremely mad. But it's a close game, and I'm trying to watch it. Get out of here. Go. Get lost. Get out of here. Get up. Get out. We're trying to watch the game. Go. We're trying to watch the ending of a weird old game. But the dog is just not having it. He's not listening. You know, I'm trying to be the coach. I'm trying to be Steve Kerr right now and coach him to get in his bed. But he won't listen. Go on, in your bed. In your bed. Go on. In your bed. Sit down. Is Cardi still here? I needed his opinion, but I don't think he's here anymore. Alright. Let's turn this up. This game isn't over. Imagine we win this. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. I saw the score at half time, and Rockets were up by like 20. No, not 20, like, I think it was like 10, actually. So Warriors still dead last in West Group C, but we've got 2 home games to end it off. So we're still a chance. It's probably better than the first 10 play. What else should I add, though? Power scores. I think the graphics of the stream are actually really good and work well. It's just, I'm just trying to figure out the thumbnail. Norman Powell, who's been great this quarter, might have put the finishing touches on it, but not just yet. As Post responds with a slam. Oh, yeah, I'm 2 minutes behind. How's your stadium video going? Is it almost done? Bam for 3. Oh, that's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. Bam, add DeMayo for 3, as Flight would say. We've got to score on every possession here, and quickly. Pods. Draws the foul.
Again, you're trying to attack before the defense is set. He moved it, and
That's a good shot from Bam. Just stand and deliver.
Moses Moody was on top first, and he had to go to the.
But yeah, I might actually head out to the city and go and get my new phone that I've been waiting to get for a little while now. And the thing is, I'm just paying for half of it with my birthday money, but I don't really want to. I don't really want to take that much cash with me into the city. So turnover there from Pods. Like we're still in it, and we're gonna be in it right to the end. But we just can't snatch it. Come on, let's not give up. I haven't had time to work on it the last couple of days, and I'll be away from the weekend, so it's not tonight. Work on it. I'm not gonna bother with the draft. That's gonna be game. Bam's just come out and dropped 5 points in this little stretch here. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I didn't watch the draft at all. I just saw someone I knew. Like, I'm not mates with him, but I knew him. Cooper Duff. He got drafted, which is pretty cool. But outside of that, like, I saw the Bulldogs got some guy from the Swans Academy, but yeah, I didn't watch it at all, to be honest. Like, I really couldn't care less.
That's what the Warriors do. That's all they know. That's what you have.
But yeah, fair enough. I mean, this week I got out
Steve Kerr can
can't speak. I got out videos.
You struggle offensively, your defensive effort goes away, right? No.
Well, actually, what week? When did I upload those videos?
38% shooting.
I'm trying to think.
23 points under their average.
Did I upload them this week or last week?
The effort has been there. It's definitely not for lack of effort.
What day was the 16th of November? That would have been this week.
That will be the reason you lose the game.
No, Sunday. So yeah, my last video was Sunday. I'm working on getting one out soon. I've also just been really busy this week though. Buddy, for a last-ditch effort here, with just on 2 minutes to go.
One more shutout.
So let's just try and just, you know, give him a little bit of a late jump scare. Let's go. No, we want defense. Boom, boom, boom. Defense. 2 minutes. Swings it. Come on. We need to get a stop every single play. Oh, fuck off, Bam. Oh, my God. Bam. Closing out this game in style. Pods. Saves the play. Down 10. Pods now. Buddy has to shoot. 3, 2, 1. Shoot it! Moody misses. That's going to be your ball game. And a foul. That's going to be bonus. So the Warriors are going to lose this one. It is what it is. Like, I'm happy with this result. I thought we were going to lose by 15 plus. You know, anywhere from the 15 to 30 point range. So the fact that it's hovering around, you know, single digits, you know, the Heat had a little run like this past couple of minutes that's kind of blown out the lead, but I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all. But I mean, Bam, like, seriously needs to get on the Warriors. He would be the perfect player for this team. Exactly what we need.
Well, Coach Kerr has said it in so many different ways, right?
And Bam hits the first. So he's come out and just completely put this game to rest single-handedly after having a relatively quiet night. So down 12. I mean, for a miracle here, we need 2 threes in this next 30 seconds. But Pods goes for the quick layup and misses. So that is officially the game over. Alright, so after this game, we head back home finally. We'll get Steph back, hopefully, Jimmy hopefully, Dre hopefully, Kuminga hopefully, Al hopefully, and D'Anthony's still a little bit away, as Norman Powell just put in the cherry on top at this point. So it's out to 15 points, which is annoying because you would look at this final score with the Warriors down by 15 and think that we were never in it at all, but you wouldn't know that there was a chance we came away with one of the upsets of the season, but it is what it is.
12 rebounds, 8 assists.
Pat Spencer, almost a triple-double. 11 points, 8 boards, 12 assists. He smashed his RPA tonight. Pods, the scooping layup. He'd also scored on the other end. I need to get a stream deck so I don't have to manually type it in every time. If I could just click a button and order updated, that'd be so nice. So that's going to be it. Warriors won't foul. Heat are going to take a late shot, which is a dog move. Absolute dog move there from the Heat. Start a fight with their bench, surely. But no, jokes aside, that's going to do it. Final possession here. I was like, okay, Moody says, you know what? Let me take a shot. Let me get a couple of extra points. So that'll do it. If the Heat take one more shot, I hope our bench starts a fight. No, they're going to dribble it out. So that's going to do it. The Golden State Warriors fall to 9-8. The Heat advance to 9-6. That just tells you how many more games have played than the majority of the teams. It's absolute match fixing. But once again, jokes aside, Warriors lose 110-96. I mean, considering the circumstances, I was actually pretty happy with the entirety of that game. I thought the defensive energy and intensity was there all night long. We forced the Heat to fall down to our level offensively, but yeah, we were never going to win this game with our offense just producing not a lot. Like the 3-point shot just simply wasn't falling. The Heat were able to have a couple of patches where they got going, so that was enough for them to win. They don't have to do really too much. And you can see the Heat's, foot fully wasn't on the gas pedal. But, I'm not mad, for sure. But yeah, make my post-game graphic now. If I don't fall asleep, I probably will go get a new phone. I've been waiting to get one for probably like the past month, but this phone, it's hanging on for dear life. And then yeah, come home, make the shorts for this game. Quick little recap. When it's like a loss like this and it's not really a meaningful game, I try and keep them short. But yeah, then we move on. On Saturday, we're playing the Portland Trail Blazers in our third NBA Cup game. We're currently last in our group, so we have to win this if we want any chance of qualifying, for the semis and for the actual final itself, which should be exciting. I actually really like the NBA Cup, but yeah, playing Portland in that. Our road trip finally comes to an end. I think it was an okay road trip. I mean, you look at it, and we were, what did we go? We went 2 and... What did we go again? We lost both Florida games, lost to OKC. So we were 2 and 3. And considering, how difficult some of those games were, like the Spurs in Texas twice with Wemby, Fox was just back into the lineup. The Spurs were running hot. Then the Magic in Orlando is always tough to beat because of their defensive prowess. My dog is eyeing off the cat. He's going to bark. I know he is. And then this game's, I guess, essentially a write-off. And then obviously the OKC game all the way back at the start of the road trip. I almost forgot about that. That was like a week ago. And, playing them in their home fortress is never an easy task. So, considering the circumstances, I think we came out of this road trip not too shabby. A couple of little small injuries for a few players, but nothing severe. And we can now head back home, like I said, play the Blazers. We've then got Utah and Houston at home, but we've got a good amount of rest this upcoming week, which is good. Hopefully get some freshness back in the legs. But thank you all for watching. Once again, gained a couple of subs. Appreciate all the regulars who are in the stream. Stream by stream, just continuing to build, put in the work. And, just patiently waiting for it to pay off. Continuing to improve and whatnot. But, thank you all for watching. Enjoy the rest of your guys' day or night, depending where you're watching from. And yeah, see you all very, very shortly. I will be streaming Warriors Blazers NBA Cup, so see you.